Hello, and welcome back to my channel. May is Military Appreciation Month. It is a month where we give thanks to those who fought for our freedom to be who we are no matter what. On the Monday that this video come out, I saw a post on X where a water hose sprayed a man carrying the LGBTQ pride flag and one of our representatives. I won't say who, but her last name is a color. You guys probably know who I am talking about. Basically praised whoever did this terrible act. I was, of course, angry, and rightfully so. When I see these acts of terror, I am reminded of the actions of those who used these tactics that were used by the police on black protesters during 1950s and 1960s. Yes, using water hoses which are meant to put out fire on people is an act of terror in my book. I thought that in 2024 we had evolved. I thought a lawmaker would condone these acts, not praise them. I was unfortunately wrong. Make no mistake, bigotry and discrimination is alive and well, and it is a serious danger to our nation and internationally. How can we expect our brave men and women who put on the uniform of our armed forces every day and risk their lives, and yet we have people in our government raising acts like blasting water cannons at those who are trying to live their lives? How can we ask them to defend our freedom when we are allowing our representatives, with the social media accounts that they claim to be post-hate? Hate is not protected under the First Amendment of our Constitution. Nobody should do that, and those who preach it should be expelled from positions of authority. When other countries are enacting horrible legislation making it a crime to be gay or lesbian, punishable by death, and other human rights violations, the United States of America should be united in saying this is wrong and this is to stop. This starts at home. Standing up for human rights should be a fundamental American thing that we all can and should agree on. We should not be having the governors or any politicians campaigning on rolling back transgender rights, but telling us how they are going to protect and strengthen them. LGBT issues should not be a left or a right issue. America should be a beacon of hope in this dark world. Justin Dart Jr. said oppression is one of the main causes of terrorism. Republicans and Democrats need to be on the same team as far as the African American, Black, disability, and LGBT communities. Too often they are not. Too often the extreme conservatives are trying to tear us down as they promote fake patriotism. They claim that they are defending human rights, but this is far from reality. We can differ and debate on what steps we need to take to arrive at our goals, but we must have the same goals in mind. We can differ on the details, but we need to ensure that all children have access to health care, quality education, and social/leisure activities regardless of who they are or who they love. They should have appropriate facilities and not be afraid. If parents are concerned, then go in with your child. After all, that is your job as a parent. Children of same-sex parents should be treated the same as children who have parents of the opposite sex. Supporting Scouting America as formerly the Boy Scouts of America, new name is the right thing to do, even if some disagree. This is what being an American is about, promoting freedom and equality and rejecting bigotry. If we do not, then what are we teaching kids? How can we teach that genocide is bad when we have politicians and televangelists calling for that same thing? How can we tell this generation that the acts of September 11th were bad, but then turn around and say destroying the LGBT pride flag is okay? Acts of terror, acts of discrimination, and acts of bigotry should not be tolerated. Water hoses are meant for fire or sprinklers, not protesters. We need to weed out the bad lawmakers and send them packing. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I will see you soon.